Jessica, and I did my essay on self-loaders versus rollback flatbed tow trucks. Now, the reason why I did it on this topic was because I am a former business owner in a towing industry, so I'm a little bit knowledgeable on this topic, so I chose to do it on these two trucks. The points that I decided to compare them on are functionality, business revenue, and the cost of maintenance for the trucks. I did the point-by-point method. I believe it's better to do it point by point than by subject, because it gives the reader, just jumps into comparing both subjects right away versus subject by subject, where it gives a little bit room to forget what you're comparing. So I decided to do it on the point by point. Now, going into the comparing functionality, on the self-loader, a lot of you have seen these types of trucks on the road where it's the one that looks like a regular truck with the boom in the back. Now, the boom looks like an arm that has a claw at the end. These are smaller than the flatbed rollbacks, which are the ones that look like regular trucks with the long aluminum steel bed in the back. Self-loaders are smaller. They can be used in tight spaces. For example, if you were to break down in a parking garage or at the airport, most likely you're going to get a self-loader. They can go into tight spaces. They can maneuver around in a 360 with ease. Flatbed, you can't do that. You've seen them. They're long, and obviously they're not graceful at all. So in that aspect, self-loaders are better. Another point in functionality is that the controls for self-loader are inside the cab. So the driver doesn't even have to get out the vehicle in order to load your vehicle. In a flatbed rollback, they have to get out. Controls are on the side of the bed. Not a great thing to do when it's thundering and lightning outside, and also it's a little bit more dangerous because you have to actually stand on the side of the truck, and it's not that is dangerous when you're on the highway with cars whizzing past by you. So business revenue for self-loader, you have your advantages. You can become a repo agent. You can do towaways. Everybody knows what a repo agent is. You don't pay your car note for months. A bank will come and pay you to go and collect their car. A lot more money than regular towing. Also towaways, let's say you park in a Walgreens and you go somewhere else. They have a contract with the towing company, and you can come and pick up your vehicle. That brings in revenue as well. And with a flatbed rollback, you don't have those options. The only other option that you have is to do transport long distance, which is better because they're transporting your vehicle on a flat level surface. Not a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle. But other than that, there's not a lot of things you can do with a rollback. So cost of maintenance. Cost of maintenance with a self-loader is less. They don't have as large mechanical equipment than a flatbed. The most thing that you would probably spend money on is replacing the parts of the boom. If you needed to replace the whole boom, which is the arm in the back, take $5,000, $6,000, replace the whole thing, and you're good to go. To replace the aluminum bed on a rollback is a lot more expensive. We're talking about the whole bed. Since they are carrying a lot more weight, more likely to break. So a bed can run anywhere from 10, 15, even to 20,000. And for that, you might as well just get a whole new tow truck. So the cost of maintenance is a lot more expensive for a rollback versus a self-loader. And then you have to just think of, your other options. Cost of changing your oil, maintaining the motor, transmission. It's just less expensive when it comes to a self-loader because they are the size of a regular truck. So in the long run, self-loader is a lot more economical to own. You could do a lot more stuff with it. Brings in a lot more money than a rollback. It's up to you. If you wanted to ever open up a towing business, it's best to own a self-loader in the beginning than to own a rollback. Thank you for watching.